I knew it, I absolutely called it. More Battle Royale games are coming, and the newest entry, Paladins Battlegrounds? I absolutely expected that we were going to be seeing more Battle Royale games, with the huge success of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and then Epic Games coming out with their spin-off of Fortnite seemingly out of nowhere that also managed to explode, and rightfully so. It's a polished game, it's a lot of fun, and it's got its own unique twist. Well, Paladins is hoping to do the same thing with their newest entry in the Battlegrounds spin-off of the base game. Admittedly, when I first heard about this and I saw the trailer, I wouldn't say I had the most positive response. We're off to a really bad start. I'm sure it's gonna be a great game. Seemed a little gimmicky and kind of grasping at straws, and I'm assuming that a lot of people are going to have that same reaction. However, after getting a chance to see some gameplay and learn more about the game, I actually find myself in a position where I'm really interested. I'd like to dive into what we know about Paladins Battlegrounds so far, because it's actually a fair amount thanks to a developer interview from Hi-Rez Expo where this brand new game mode was announced. So let's jump into the nitty-gritty and what we know so far. We'll be following the traditional formula of 100 players dropped onto an island, but at least initially, it isn't going to be a solo or duo experience. It will be based around squads of 4. They did say that they've got plans for duos in the future, and potentially they might look into doing solos, but as of now, this is a coordinated team-based effort. Now, when the match starts, players will get to choose from one of 8 randomly selected characters. So you don't have the entire Paladins roster every single match. A match starts, 8 characters are available, and your team can pick any combination of them, including taking multiple of the same character. So a team of 4 could have 4 of the exact same hero. It's worth noting as well that the same 8 characters are available for everyone in the lobby. So no matter what happens, every single match you will be facing some combination of the 8 characters you see at the introductory screen. Once characters are selected, then teams are dropped in by Zeppelins, and they get to choose from a zone. I guess there's gonna be a few zones spread across the map that they will get to pick from in terms of where they want to land. And speaking of the map, as of now, it's still in development, but it's interesting because they've got a few different biomes to it. Diverse areas like forest, mountains, tropical areas, snow areas. It seems like they're taking a lot of the themes of the Paladins maps that currently exist, and they're kind of combining them into this island map that we're gonna have. So teams get dropped in, and then what do? Well, you're gonna walk around and try to get yourself equipped for battle. You might get some early fights if you drop near some other teams, but the idea is you're gonna be spending some time looting up. There will be loot chests scattered throughout the map. Specifically, towns are said to have some really good loot, and there's also Zeppelin drops, kind of like the hot air balloon drops or the parachute drops that we've seen in other Battle Royale games. They're gonna drop some of the very highest tier and best gear. Gear is gonna be important. Loot is going to be important to winning battles. There's gonna be various rarities in the game, and then the highest rarities coming from those Zeppelin drops are gonna have some premier stat boosting abilities. So much like in other Battle Royale games, this will be a way of kind of focusing battles. A Zeppelin drops a crate with some really awesome items. Nearby teams are likely to move towards that, and we're gonna see some conflict as a result. The game also has the very important mechanic to Battle Royale games, which is the ever-closing circle. So in this game, it's gonna function in the form of a fog that gets smaller and smaller as the game goes on. People are forced to a central area so that the game stays exciting even though the player count is dropping. Now, as I mentioned, these will be the Paladins characters. They will have their abilities and their ultimate. To make traveling across the map easier, there will be access to mounts that every player will just get innately. And that is basically all of the nitty-gritty in terms of what we know about Paladins Battlegrounds so far. Now, it has been said that they're looking to release this in the first quarter of 2018, so that'll be sometime in the coming months. And even though I initially kind of scoffed at the notion of this, the more I've thought about it and looked into it, the more excited I am, because as I said in the past, I'm really expecting a lot of Battle Royale games to come out. I know people, you're gonna get comments endlessly whenever a new Battle Royale mode or game comes out. Oh, you're just a PUBG copy, you're just a Fortnite copy, you're just a King of the Kill copy, whatever. Point is, this is a now very popular and very in the moment genre in gaming that people are gonna try to capitalize on. And while people laughed at Fortnite announcing their Battle Royale mode, it turns out it's actually a lot of fun. It's really good, and Epic managed to put their own twist on the genre. So obviously Hi-Rez is hoping here with the Paladins Battlegrounds that they can put their own twist on the genre. I'm hopeful we continue to see more of this. I really enjoy PUBG, I really enjoy Fortnite, but it'd be cool to have some hero action games with abilities and ultimates and some fantasy stuff with some mages and archers and warriors. I want to see more takes on Battle Royale because it's a game mode, it's a formula that I've really taken to, as have many millions of other people, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Alright guys, that does it for me today, wrapping up everything we know about Paladins Battlegrounds. I'm interested. We'll have to see if Hi-Rez can deliver on this one. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Good luck, guys. Look at what I have to deal with when I try to set up to make these videos. I hope you guys appreciate this. It takes like an hour just to start filming this garbage.